Hello everyone, welcome back, and today we have a more robust scenario, right? But don't worry, we're gonna go ahead and break it down. We're gonna make the complex simple. That's where the genius is, all right? So we have a real life scenario, and we're going to go through it step by step, all right? Now, let's go ahead and give you an overview before we get into it, okay? This person has a savings of $8,800, all right? Credit cards, she's got plenty of. Congratulations, by the way, okay? Having these credit cards are a good thing. You're supposed to have 3 to 5. Check this out. She's got 4. It's perfect. You're right in that range. It ranges from $1,700 all the way to $9,000. We're going to be talking about that, all right? She also has a car payment, $435 a month. The full payment is $22,000 is the purchase price, but right now we're just worried about the $435 a month. Why? Because that's cash flow. We'll get into that. Personal line of credit balance, $4,800 is the balance. $5,000 is the credit limit. All right? Good job. Income, $1,100 bi-weekly. So it's about $2,200 a month. Listen, you, Amy Westbrook, you're doing a bang up job, fantastic job of making sure that your credit cards are leveraged, making sure that you've got a personal line of credit of $5,000. What you need to do is make sure that keeps on going up, bit by bit, month by month, quarter by quarter, all right? So this is what we're going to do. Your question was, how can I leverage the income that I'm making right now? Let me tell you something. Don't be discouraged, okay? Don't be discouraged by this $4,800 balance, because we're going to make sure that that $4,800 balance and your income is leveraged in one of the best ways possible. Thank you so much for your trust. Let's get into it. Savings account. Now, why is this black mark here? Do you know why? Because many times, right, we call the savings account a black hole account. Why? Because of inflation, the inflation tax, all right? Each year, your money, the value of that dollar is going down. So while it stays stagnant, it's not really staying anywhere. It's actually declining in value year over year over year. How? Inflation tax. So what we want to do is we want to leverage this $8,800 the best way we know how, so that the money that is coming in can actually grow. One of the ways we're going to do that, and the best way that we know to do that, guess where we're going to put this part of this $8,800? Where we going to put it at, y'all? Let me stand over here. The personal line of credit. We're going to get rid, watch this, get rid of this $4,800 balance just like that by subtracting $4,800 from here. That'll leave you with $4,000 in the savings if you want to continue to keep it in that black hole account, Amy, all right? And we're going to put it down here, which means you've got a $0 balance, and you can now use the full $5,000 personal line of credit. Now, this $4,800 balance, I know that you're concerned. This ain't CJ. But I just paid a bill. Why did you tell me to take $4,800 from savings and put it in to my personal line of credit? Well, because you still have that money. You just moved it. And when you say a bill, that's incorrect. Okay? It's not a bill. Because what bill do you know that you can actually take the money you put into that electric bill and you can pay something else with? It's not a bill, all right? It's your new checking account. Absolutely, because the money you put in here you can still use. So it's not like that $4,800 went anywhere. Isn't that exciting? Okay, now we are gonna pay this car off. Check. Now I know that this personal line of credit, okay, I wanna make sure that this goes up. All right, I want to make sure that that credit limit goes up, 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 and up. So this is what we're going to do, okay? Now that we got rid of that balance, you're welcome, all right? $5,000, we got $5,000. Amy, I don't want you to use the full 5,000, even though you can. I don't even want you to use 4,000, okay? I don't want you to use 3,000, because that will be 60% of your personal line of credit. What I'd like for you to do is use about 27% of this amount right here. So just over about what, $1,500? $1,500. But I want you to place this personal line of credit, okay, to the principal. Because if you look at this amount right here, this is the principal. So you're going to be placing $1,500 towards the principal of the $22,000. What does that do? What that does is that actually knocks down how much you're going to owe each month in interest, because the interest feeds on the principal, and you're knocking it down each and every time. You understand? Now, I know that your question is, well, how am I going to pay this personal line of credit off? Well, congratulations, you now have a new checking account. This is what you're going to use as your checking account. So when the income comes in, where are you going to place it? Right here. You say, but CJ, I'm going to be paying that off quite frequently. Exactly. So each time it fills back up to 5,000, you're going to place another 1,500 to the principal. While all the while, you're going to continue to pay the monthly payment. Where are you going to pay it from? Right here. The personal line of credit. What you've done is you've just taken this loan and you have transferred it into simple interest instead of amortized. And now you can pay from your line of credit towards the principal, and you're going to be making that payment month over month. Look at how quickly and how effortlessly you now can pay that car loan off. I mean, you're going to be paying it off really quickly because you're destroying the principal. You're destroying what the interest feeds off of. So each month that principal is going down. Guess what else is going down? The interest. Isn't it awesome? It is awesome. And you can do any loan like that. All you've got to do is make sure that you're leveraging the savings or the checking account, and you can transfer this $4,800 that was doing nothing into $4,800 that can now do something. Now you may say, well, CJ, I got an 850 credit score, so I don't really care about my credit. I know they know who I am. Well, go on with your bad self. You can go ahead and max it out if you like to. All right. Listen, you know it's going to go up, right? So when this goes up, guess what? Your payment can go up as well. All right. Absolutely. So my suggestion to you, make sure you're staying below the 30%. All right. And you are utilizing that credit correctly to pay off any loan, not just this car loan that you're about to pay off very quickly, right? But any loan that you have. Folks, what would you do if you were in Amy's shoes? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and I'll give you a special shout out. Listen to this. If I got your permission, I'll even use your real name. Because you know, I'm not about using people's real names. That's why everybody's Amy Westbrook or Mark Buster or whatever. All right? I'm all about anonymity. This is a real scenario. I'm giving people real help, real solid professional advice. Okay? Meaning I got to say things like, man, make sure you stay below the 30% credit utilization. Okay, I got to say that, man. I'm looking out for you. All right? And of course, if you have any concerns, CreditWiz at investorpro.org, we can definitely walk you through it. All right? And we want you to leverage. It doesn't matter the income. Okay? We want you to leverage as much as you can, because these lines of credit, these banking tools are there for you. All right? Thank you so much for your question, Amy. You take care, and God bless.